That is actually a pretty cool looking sunrise. I'm not gonna lie, that is a really cool looking sunrise. What's up, agents? Zero here, welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today we're actually going to be taking a look at a custom resource pack. Now this is actually a really special resource pack because it was actually made by my good friend, TheGamingCyclone. He recently got into making resource packs, and I gotta say, what he's done so far that I've seen is actually pretty cool. He's made some custom title screens for certain things. I'll have a picture on screen of a title screen that he made specifically for the Mega Skyblock series that I'm currently doing. And he also made a custom title screen and pause menu for our currently ongoing beta test for our minigame map 201 classic games. I'm not going to be showing a screenshot of that because I don't want to spoil anything, but he's been doing a lot of work with resource packs, which is actually really cool. And this resource pack is actually really awesome because what this actually ends up doing is changing the sun and moon in the sky, which is actually something I think is really cool. Now, as far as what the actual sun and moon actually looks like, well, here we go. This is what the new sun actually ends up looking like, which is actually something I think looks really cool. Just seeing an actual ball in the sky rather than a big square is actually something that I think is really cool. And I don't know why I don't have clouds turned on. I think that's turned off by default with this resource pack. I'm not entirely sure. But at least it allows us to see the sun and moon a lot. But actually, hold on. If I go into my settings, can I turn my clouds back on? I actually want to know if that's something that they actually end up disabling. Yeah, I think it disabled it by default. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it actually looks better as far as the resource pack is concerned to actually be able to showcase it with the clouds turned off, because as I just mentioned, you can see the sun a little bit better. And if I go ahead and switch it to nighttime, as you can tell, there's the moon off in the distance, and he actually ends up adding in all of the different moon phases. I've got a set of command blocks right here that's going to cycle the nights around, so now you can actually legitimately see that it's actually changing the moon cycles as time goes on. This is actually something that I think looks really cool. He actually legitimately added in the moon cycles. I like the fact that he did that. So that's pretty much the majority of what he did as far as this resource pack is concerned. Now, there are a couple things that I did want to go ahead and showcase. First off, I wanted to show you guys what sunrise looks like. Look at that. That is actually a pretty cool looking sunrise. I'm not gonna lie, that is a really cool looking sunrise. Actually, hold on, I have an idea. Let me go into my settings really quick. I want to go ahead and turn this off, and let me go ahead and press this button. Actually, I don't like that screenshot because I got the command blocks in the way. So if I go ahead and take this screenshot again, there we go. Actually, let me take one more because I like the way this looks. And I want to make sure I'm looking directly at the sun for the screenshot. Okay, there we go. That actually looks a lot better. Alright. Now, granted, my hand isn't on screen. I at least have my crosshairs. But I want to actually show you guys what sunset looks like. Which I think sunset actually looks kind of cool. The sunset actually looks kind of... actually... Hold on, if I were to go ahead and add in a few more hours and a few more, some more time into the game. I don't know why I had so much trouble saying that. So let's add 3,000 into here, and let's go ahead and set that. No, that completely set the sun down into the ground. Okay, so that's definitely something I did not realize would happen. Let's go ahead and set back to sunset, because that is actually... Oh, that actually looks much better now that I've got it set that way. That actually looks really good. And I'm actually starting to render out some stuff down off in the distance. So this is actually something that I can definitely get behind. Now, something that I'm sure some of you guys are probably wondering is, some of you may not even be wondering this, is if this will actually end up working on lower end devices. And I can in fact confirm that this works well on lower end devices without any sort of lag whatsoever. And the only reason why I'm technically saying that is because, well, the device that I actually use to make all my videos and all my content is technically a low-end device, which is kind of sad, all things considered. But it does work wonderfully on devices that can't render a whole ton of stuff. So that is actually really good. Let me go ahead and turn my hand back on, because that's actually going to annoy me a little bit. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go, got my hand back. Alright. That is actually a relatively cool resource pack, to be completely honest. I'm looking forward to seeing what other kind of things that my friend TheGamingCyclone will come out in the future as far as resource packs are concerned, because what he's done so far with this is actually really cool, and it's really cool the fact that he's actually managed to figure out how to change these kind of things. I mean, I do know how to personally edit certain aspects of resource packs, like the blocks and stuff, because I have a program that does this, but to be able to edit something as drastic as this is just actually something that I think is really cool. And hold on, let me go ahead and set this tonight, because I didn't even think to see what the... actually, no, I don't want to set tonight. I just realized. I want to set this to midnight, because I want to take a look at, and I didn't even let the command run, because I want to take a closer look at the stars, because I don't think I actually ended up doing that. And doesn't look like the stars have changed all that much, to be completely honest, but this is actually a relatively cool thing. Let me go ahead and cycle this around one more time, and yeah, we got the moon facing. I really think that's a really cool detail, because I didn't know how complicated it would be to be able to add in the moon phases. That is actually a really nice detail. But you know what? Actually, let me go ahead and set this to no, not day. I want to set this to sunrise to end things off, because this is actually a relatively cool thing. I have to be completely honest. I really like this resource pack, all things considered, and I'm actually going to end up using this from here on out, because this is really cool. It doesn't add any lag whatsoever, and it's just a really nice detail to have actual round suns and moons in the game, as opposed to square ones, which admittedly that is technically what Minecraft is supposed to be, but this just adds in a whole lot more detail into the actual skies. Obviously, if I had the clouds turned on, it wouldn't change anything with the clouds. Maybe that's something he might be able to work on in the future, because that would be a really cool detail as well. Although limitations resource packs, I don't know if he's able to do it. It might possibly be limited to just simply shaders, which I can't run shaders, so if that's the thing, that's fine. If he's able to work on it, that's fine too. That would actually be a really cool thing if he were to attempt to work on it at some point in the future, because that would actually add a whole lot more detail into the skies. But other than that, yeah, this is actually where I'm going to end things off. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure that like button. One more, then make sure that subscribe button for future content. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at AgentCPU0 to stay updated. This has been Zero Thank you guys for watching, and with that, I will see you guys later.